Okay, so let's get started with the Mangalacharan. Let me share my screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, who wants to start the Mangalacharan? Go ahead, Kathy.
We can't quite hear you actually.
You can't hear me?
Yeah. We can't hear you. We're that loud.
Vedant, can you hear me? Is it?
I can hear you, Prabhuji. I can hear you perfectly fine.
So
Yeah,
Kathy, you might have.
But it's really low. I can hear you.
Okay. So talk to your dad, Kathy. It might be an issue at your end.
Yeah, there is. It's something wrong.
Okay. Okay. Ayati, you want to start the Mangalacharan?
Sure. Om Gyanashmirandasya Gyananjanashalakhaya Chakshurumnitamyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Mahaprishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Padamaya Katati Swapadantikam.
Thank you. So, Aditri, we are doing the Mangalacharan, which is auspicious prayers. I'll send a copy of this to your dad so you can recite that at home and then learn this, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, Adhav.
Vandeham Shri Kulu Shivutapaya Kamalam Shri Kuna Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagachatam Saganava Vagunatam Vitam Samsajivam Satvaitam Savaduptam Pajanasaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Srivata Krishna Patan Sagana Lalita Srivasakam Vitam.
Thank you, beta. Who wants to go next? Shreya, you want to go?
Okay, Prabhuji. Hey Krishna Karna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Chukapate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hare Priya.
Thank you, beta. Vedant, you want to go next?
Yes, Prabhuji. Panchakalpatu Payascha Kripa Sindhu Payevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Pada Krishna
Prashtaya.
Prishtaya Bhutale Srimata Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Name Namaste Sarvasvate Devi Gauravani Prakrani
Pracharine.
Pacharani Nirvasya Sunavadi Paschatya Desatarin. Thank you.
Nirveshesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine. Thank you.
Afia's having some technical issues. I'm trying to get her into the meeting.
Okay. Jasvita, you want to say this?
Okay. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Nityananda.
Nityananda Shri Advaita
Gadadhar.
Shri Vasudev Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, beta. Yes, Kathy, go ahead. Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you. Aditri, can you say the Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Thank you, beta. So you guys told me that you want to start the Dasha Avatar last week, right? We had two options. Right? I asked whether you want to start Ramayana or you want to start the Dasha Avatar. And all of you said we want to start Dasha Avatar.
Yeah.
So what does Dasha mean? Dasha means 10. Avatar means incarnation. And who is the source of all incarnation? Jasvita?
Krishna.
Yes. Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan. He has two things, Swayam Bhagavan and Vibhinansh. So meaning Krishna takes his own form in his Shyam Sundar form, and the other form where he expands into Balaram and then Balaram into Chaturvya. Take the chair. So Swayam Bhagavan, Krishna Swayam, Shyam Sundar form is the source of all avatars. And Krishna appears on this material earth only once in a day of Brahma. 1 day of Brahma equals to 4.32 billion years. 4.32 billion years in 1 day of Brahma. Our 1 day is equal to 24 hours. But 1 day of Brahma is equal to 4.32 billion years. And you might have heard, oh no, Vishnu is the source. You might have heard Vishnu is the source of. Okay, you can come. You can come. Okay. So go. So, but as per Srimad Bhagavatam, Gaudiya philosophy, Vallabhacharya, and Nimbarka Sampradaya, all they have said, if you read the Bhagavatam, Krishna is the source of all avatars. Yes, you have a question, Ayati?
Yeah, so like in 1 day we had 24 hours. So how many hours would there be in 4.32 billion years?
So 4.32 multiplied by 365 days multiplied by 24. Whatever that number is, that many hours.
What is
Do
that?
the math. Do the math. You want to do the math? Okay. All right. So can somebody tell me who is the first avatar? Like in this Dasha Avatar. Okay, let's see. Who is the first avatar? Can somebody tell me? Not Ishan. I know Ishan knows.
And you know exactly what?
Okay, let's see. I know Ayati knows. Let somebody ask somebody else. Vedant. Who is the first avatar?
The first avatar is the Matsya Avatar.
Yes.
Then Kurma.
Okay, now can somebody tell me the second avatar? See, the picture is showing all this. It's going in a circle.
The second one's kind of hard to identify, but like I already know this.
Okay. Not you. Let's see. Ayati, who is the second avatar?
Kurma?
Kurma. So Matsya Avatar is the fish incarnation. Kurma Avatar is the tortoise incarnation. The third avatar. Who can tell me who is the third avatar? We already studied about it.
This story.
Okay. Shriya.
Varuna?
Say that again.
Varuna?
No, not Varuna. Varuna is water god. We studied about it.
Me.
No, let's see. Vedant.
Why? Why not me?
I don't
Okay,
know
you
the
come.
exact. I think it's the Varaha.
Yes, Varahadev, yes.
I know the next few.
Okay, fourth avatar. Who is the fourth
This is
avatar?
the easiest one.
Okay, Ishan, you want to answer that fourth avatar?
No, I want to do something harder.
Okay, all right. Who can tell me the fourth avatar? I'll give you a clue. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare. Who is Narahari? Who is Narahari? Who is Narahari? Nara means man.
I was raising her hand.
Yes,
Mama
Adhav.
was raising her hand.
Adhav.
His hand. No, Shrimati.
Huh? Narsimhadev, yes, Narsimhadev. So Aditri, you look at the picture. Are you able to look at the picture, Aditri? See, at the bottom left, this is Matsya Avatar, fish incarnation. Krishna appeared as fish. Then Krishna appeared as tortoise. That's called the Kurma Avatar. Then Krishna appeared as a boar. It's called Varaha Avatar. And this is Narsimha, half man, half lion, Narsimha Avatar. Now, what is the fifth avatar? It's shown in the picture. Who can tell me the fifth avatar? Ayati?
Is it Mohini?
No.
Oh.
We are talking about the major avatars. There are many, many avatars. They're major avatars.
Mohini Murthy came when in Kurma.
Yes, Ishan. Who is the fifth avatar?
Vamandev.
Vamandev, the dwarf boy who took everything from Bali Maharaj in his 3 steps. And the sixth avatar, sixth major avatar, who is that? Vedant?
Parshuram.
Parshuram, yes. He came to kill the Kshatriyas because they were doing so much mischief. And then seventh avatar. Who is seventh avatar? Very famous avatar.
We all know him. I hope.
It was one of the questions from like the last time, for which one we want to choose, the share of avatars or something else.
Yeah, seventh avatar. Who is the seventh avatar?
There's
Okay,
an entire book
Kathy,
about him.
that's Kathy. You're muted. Unmute yourself, Kathy.
He
Who is the
did.
seventh?
He did.
Which way are we going?
Seventh, this one. After Parshuram, who is seventh? Okay, Nimai. Who is seventh avatar?
I circled it.
Ram.
Ram, yes, Lord Ramchandra, yes.
Oh, no,
Okay,
so that's-
eighth avatar. Who is the eighth avatar?
This one might be a bit tricky for some of us.
Avya, who is the eighth avatar?
Wait, I have a question. Which way are we going? Like, how are we going?
We start.
From
Okay,
here.
wait.
From here,
Let me show
Matsya,
you.
Kurma, Varaha. You see my pointer?
Yeah.
Narasimha, then Vamandev, then
It's like
Parshuram, Rama, and then who?
We start at the red dot, then we go all the way around until here.
Who is this? Which avatar is this? Okay, Adhav.
Krishna.
No, Krishna is the source of, he's the avatari, he's the source of all avatars.
Avatari.
Yes, Kathy, who is eighth avatar?
Nagamuni.
No, not Narada Muni. It is, yes, Vedant.
It's Balaram.
Balaram, yes, Balaram.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Finally.
and then ninth, who is the ninth major avatar?
Some of
Yes,
us.
Jasvita.
Wait, can I do the last one?
No,
Narayan.
no, not Narayan. Okay, let's see, Avya.
Is it Buddha?
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord Buddha, very nice. And the
Can
tenth,
I
who's yet
please
to
do the
come?
last one?
I want to do it. I'm doing it.
Okay,
Okay, I
go
do
ahead, Ayati. And Ishan, together.
It's Kalki.
Okay.
Kalki. Okay, yes, Kalki Avatar is yet to come. It is coming at the end of Kali Yuga.
Wait, can I say the story? Can I say like what's gonna happen?
Not the story now. So today we will start with the first major incarnation. The Krishna comes so many times in this material world, but the 10 major incarnations are these. Please stop annotating. Please don't do that. Yes, Ayati, you have a question?
Yeah, I do. So
Yes.
if we see like Kalki's yet to come, right? So then like when he's gonna come, there's like the world's gonna be more advanced. And it says that he's gonna be riding a horse. I thought he's gonna be riding a car.
World is going to be more advanced, do you think? We don't know.
Wait, please.
Yeah.
Can I say it?
It's like yet to come.
Can I please say it?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
The world will be like full with like Shudras acting as kings and bunch of bad stuff.
Yes, bunch of bad stuff. See, every year, the heat is becoming so high, right? You feel so much hot. Every year there's so much pollution. And now we are running out of fuel for the cars. I don't know, within 1,000 years, 100, Kalki's, his time is in thousands of years to come.
It's 30,000 something.
Yes, it's thousands of years to come. We don't know what stage that will be. Okay. All right. So why does Krishna come as avatar? Who can recite this versa?
Please.
Okay, go ahead, Ishan.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya ch dushkritam dharma samsthapanataya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Yes, this is in which book? Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, 8th verse. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. Which paritranaya, to deliver. Paritranaya means deliver. Like he wants to come and deliver the sadhus. The sadhus are the pious people who chant the holy names. Vinashaya cha dushkritam. He comes to kill the demons, to annihilate, to kill the demons. Dharma sansthapanarthaya. Dharma means religion, to establish religion. Sambhavami yuge yuge. He appears in millennials after millennials. So Krishna comes to deliver what is the primary reason for Krishna to come? What is the primary reason for Krishna to come here? He is enjoying there in his Golok Vrindavan with his cowherd friends. He's playing his flute. He is dancing with the gopis. He is grazing the cows. Why does he come? What is the most primary reason why he comes? Jasvita, why does he come?
Like if you're like praying to him, and if you're like praying to him.
Yes, if you pray to him, he comes. But what is the main reason?
Because
Okay, let's see. Ayati, why does he come?
to give to deliver the miscreants, and then to give pleasure to his devotees.
Yes, to give pleasure to his devotees, right? If you're praying and you want to see Krishna, a lot of people are devotees are praying. So he will come and say, okay, I will come and give association to you and I'll take you back. But because he can kill the demons from sitting there. Oh, I'll give a heart attack to Kamsa, he'll be killed. Oh, I will throw something on Ravan, he will be killed. He doesn't need to come here for that.
Daddy, you're breaking up? Or is it me because I'm frozen?
Ishan, you're breaking up.
Ishan, you're breaking up.
Yeah, I am. I better leave.
You can come here in the room. Okay, so Krishna comes to give association to the devotees. Now we will start the pastime of Matsya Avatar. Okay, who wants to read this slide? Go ahead, Jasvita.
1 second.
Take the chair.
At the end of the past millennium, at the end of Brahma's day, because Lord Brahma sleeps during the night, annihilation took place, and the 3 worlds were covered by the water of the ocean. At the end of Brahma's day, when Brahma felt sleepy and desired to lie down, the Vedas were emanating from his mouth. And the great demon named
Hayagriva
stole the Vedic knowledge. Understanding the acts of the great demon Hayagriva, the supreme personality of Godhead, Hari, who was full of all
opulences,
assumed the form of a fish, and saved the Vedas by killing the demon.
Right. Thank you. At the end of the past millennium, right? We are in one day of Brahma. One day of Brahma, we heard, is how many years? 4.32 billion years. So the prior day of Brahma, one day prior, Lord Brahma's night was happening and he was trying to sleep. He wanted to lay down. And when it is night time, there is floods or fire. Our material world gets destroyed until the first three lokas, which is the Tapaloka, the Satyaloka, Tapaloka, Janaloka, all other planetary systems get destroyed. At that time, our Earth was full of water. Now, the three worlds, actually, all the three worlds, like the upper planetary system, the middle planetary system, and the lower planetary system, were full of water. And then Brahma felt sleepy. He wanted to lie down, and the Vedas. What are the four Vedas? Does anybody know what are the four Vedas? What are Veda? What does Veda mean? What does the word Veda mean? Does anybody know what does the word Veda mean? Okay, let's see who raised Avya.
It's like a Veda is like a saint type, I guess. You call it a saint, and then like they have lots of knowledge about like Bhagavad Gita and all that like spiritual stuff. And then they
Vedas
pray.
means knowledge. Yes, Vedas means knowledge. Yes, Vedant, you want to add?
I only know one of them. It's the
Yes.
Atharva Veda.
Atharva Veda, very nice, very nice. Ishan, do you know the
And my
other
name
Vedas?
means,
I know two of them. Samaveda, Rig Veda, and then the one that Vedant said, Atharveda. I don't know the last one. I mean, and then Puranas are sometimes considered the fifth Veda.
Yeah, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. Okay, so who can tell me the four Vedas? Rig Veda, Sam Veda, Atharva Veda, and Yajurved. What are the four Vedas? Rig Veda, Sam Veda, Atharved, Yajurved. These are the four Vedas. And it comes from Brahma. Brahma gets this knowledge of, Veda means knowledge, spiritual knowledge. It comes from Krishna. It comes from Krishna to Brahma. And he was lying down. Brahma was lying down because it was nighttime. And from his mouth, the Vedas were coming out. He is always reciting spiritual stuff. And then a demon. Who was the demon? Hayagriva. He was trying to steal the Vedas. And this is spiritual knowledge. If the spiritual knowledge is gone, then we will have no knowledge of who we are. What is our relationship with Krishna? How do we go back to Godhead? Yes, Ishan.
It said it emanated from his mouth.
Yes, it emanated from his mouth. Yes.
But like, does that mean like the books came out of his mouth?
No, he's always reciting with his all the four mouths. He's reciting.
But then how do you steal words?
That's a very good question. I will have to research that.
The demons are the only ones who steal the things.
Yeah.
Stealing.
How do you steal
Like maybe like it's
They're
not
demons. They
it's not.
steal.
It's not stealing words. It's stealing the knowledge that's in their brains, basically.
No,
They don't
but
know.
Okay. I think Gajanan Prabhu, you have the answer. Gajanan Prabhu? Okay, you're muted. Okay. I will ask Kasturi Manjari Mataji that question because I also have that question. I did not get a chance to research. So then this Hayagriva tried to steal the Vedas. And because it is water everywhere, Krishna then took the form of a fish because fish can swim in the water. So Krishna or Vishnu took the form of the fish and he saved the Vedas by killing the demon. See the picture? You see the picture?
The demon looks really weird.
Demon looks really weird. Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's like attached to a conch shell.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Daddy, what's that like? I'm gonna like wait 1 second. What is this? It's colorful.
what is that?
What is that? That's my question. Is that
That's a weapon. I think it's a sword. I think.
okay?
Okay. Nina, can you close the door, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Ishan, can you come and close the door?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
So now, yeah, you remember Varahadev had two pastimes. He came as two pastimes. Yes, Aditri, you have a question?
I don't really think that's a sword, but I think that's like a napkin or something.
No, it's not a napkin. Napkin will not kill a demon.
Oh yeah, but he's killing the demon with his feet. It's not his feet.
It's not his.
That's his hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
just
both
mentioned
hands.
he killed the demons. I don't know with what he killed. He will have to find out if we have any information.
Is it listed in
Head,
the
with his head. With his head, maybe because like he was a fish, so he just like he's
No.
dead.
Okay, we will not speculate. No assumptions. We have to read the Shastras. We have to read the books or hear a lecture.
What
Okay.
if this is not in the Bhagavatam?
Yes, but there are other books. Lagu Bhagavatam has it.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Okay, so we will have to read. So now, okay, let's not annotate. One of the pastimes we did, one of the avatars we did, had two incarnations. Which one was it? Ishan?
Varahadev.
What were the two?
Neela Varaha and oh no. I mean there was like no, sorry, not Neela. I'm not sure like about the names of them, but there was a white Varaha and then the red Varaha.
Yes, very nice, Ishan. Avya, do you know the names? In Sanskrit?
No.
Shweta Varaha, which is the white Varaha, and red Varaha is, Ayati, you know the name?
No, I'm just saying. How is there two Varahas in different colors?
Yes, Rakta Varaha, we read about that.
Oh, which Rakta
I did not.
Rakta Varaha is the
Because-
red Varaha who came to kill Hiranyaksh.
Hiranyaksh.
And Shweta Varaha who put the earth underneath the Garbhodakokshan.
So the earth fell down twice.
And so her earth fell down. So Varahadev, white Varahadev lifted it up.
Wait,
And
then
put it
why did they come in like they couldn't come in the same Varaha?
Oh, I mean, I guess it. I mean, oh wait, no, I can't make assumptions.
Yeah, you cannot like.
Who
so again,
annotated?
okay, let's stop annotating, please. So these are different pastimes. So Varahadev, based on the function where the main major function was to save the earth. So in that case, so he came as white Varaha, and then the Rakta Varaha was the other one. And there were different times. So now Matsya Avatar, we heard one story. Matsya Avatar came to protect the Vedas.
Wait, this is one story, just one slide long.
And then the other Matsya Avatar story is so many slides long.
Okay.
So this is one Matsya Avatar who came last day of Brahma. Like right now we are in one day of Brahma. So prior day of Brahma, he came to protect the Vedas. Now then the second Matsya Avatar is going to come in this day of Brahma. Okay, so let's see. Who wants to read? Aditri, you want to read? Go ahead.
The supreme personality of Godhead, Hari, is eternally
Situated,
situated, and he's
transcendental,
transcendental position.
position.
Yet he descends to this material world and manifests
Okay, sorry. Meera, don't do that. And yet he manifests himself. Manifest
himself in various
incarnations.
His first incarnation was that of a great fish. For the sake of protecting the cows, Brahmanas, demigods
devotees, the Vedic literature, religious principles, and principles to fulfill the purpose of life. The Supreme Personality of Godhead accepts the forms of incarnations.
Yes. So Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, is eternally situated in transcendental position. What does transcendental mean? What does transcendental mean? Which is not material, is spiritual. So he is in his spiritual world. Yet he comes to protect his devotees. Right? So first when he came, he was a fish, great fish, the first major avatar. And why does he come? We heard like to give association to his devotees and take them back. But he also comes to protect the cows, the brahmanas. The brahmanas are the priests who do the pujas, right? The demigods. Demigods are Devi Devtas, right? Like Brahmaji, Shivji, all those are demigods. Devotees are the bhaktas like us, the Vedic literature, the religious principles, and the principles to fulfill the purpose of life. Okay. Okay, let's do this slide. Who is going to read this slide? Ayati, go ahead, read.
Okay. And during the Chaksusa Manvantara, there was a great king named Satyavrata, who was a great devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Satyavrata performed austerities by subsisting only on water. In this, the present millennium of King Satyavrata later became the son of Vasvan, the king of the sun planet, and was known as Shradadeva. By the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was given the post of Manu.
Sorry, go ahead.
Where was I?
One day while King Satyavrata was performing austerities.
Oh yeah. One day while King Satyavrata was performing austerities by offering water on the bank of the river Katamala, a small fish appeared in the water. In his palms, Satyavrata, the king of
Dravida Desha.
The Dravida Desha, I can't pronounce it, threw the fish into water, and the river along with the water in its palm, with an appealing voice. The poor small fish said to King Satyavrata, who was very merciful, "My dear king, protector of the poor, why are you throwing me in the water of the river where there are much aquatics who can kill me? I am very much afraid of them."
Thank you. So during the Chakshusha Manvantara, right? There is a Manvantara is the rain. Manvantara is in one. There are many Manus during one day of Brahma. I think there are 14 Manus or 20. Meera, please stop. So during the Chakshusha Manvantara, there was a king whose name was Satyavrata. He was very pious king. Okay, give me 1 second.
Hello, I can't hear anyone.
That's because no one's talking.
Yeah. The teacher went away.
Where's your dad?
It started breaking.
He's handling Meera.
What?
He's handling you.
Oh, because like it was breaking up and then like it just started again. So like, yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, so Satyavrata was a king who was very pious. He didn't used to eat food as an austerity. He was only subsisting on water. He was only subsisting on water. And because he was such a great king, in his next life, he took birth as the son of Vivaswan. Vivaswan was the sun god. And he became a Manu. But we are talking about his previous life in which he was Satyavrata. So one day he was offering prayers, and he had, like we do prayers, right, with water. So he was doing prayers, and when he tried to get water from the lake, he saw a fish in his palms. He was going to put the fish back in the water, and the fish said, the fish talked. Which fish can talk? Not all fish can talk.
Yeah.
Yes, Ishan.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead when he's a fish.
Yes, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna or Vishnu, he spoke. Please don't put me back in the water, because there are bigger aquatics, like bigger fishes who will eat me up. I'm very afraid of them. Don't put me there. So this is Matsya Avatar. Let's see what happens next. Okay, who wants to read? Who has not read? Okay, Ayati, have you read? You already read. Ishan, go ahead, and then Avya.
To please himself, King Satyavrata, not knowing that the fish was the Supreme Personality of Godhead, decided with great pleasure to give the fish protection. The merciful king, being moved by the pitiable words of the fish, placed the fish in a water jug and brought him to his own residence. But in one night, that fish grew so much that he could not move his body comfortably in the water of that pot. He then spoke to the king as follows: "Oh, my dear king, I do not like living in this water pot with such great difficulty. Therefore, please find some better reservoir of water where I can live comfortably." Then, kicking the fish out of the water pot, the king threw him in a large well. But within a moment, the fish developed a length of 3 cubits. Wait, how much
Wow.
cubit?
Thank you.
Miss Abuji,
Yes, Jaini.
I joined late. I had to go to math class.
Okay, no worries. I'll send you the recording of the class to your mom so you can listen to the prior things.
Okay.
Okay, so we are talking about Matsya Avatar, the first incarnation. Yes, Aditi, you have a question?
I have to go because I have another dance class right now.
Okay, go. So yeah, you can listen to the recording in the YouTube. Like, we will finish in 10 minutes. Okay. So what is King Satyavrata doing? So he took him out and he put them in a water jug. He put the fish in a water jug. But in one night, the fish grew so big that is uncomfortable. The water jug is not big enough for him. It's uncomfortable. The fish cannot move. And then the fish tells the king, please put me in some other place because I'm uncomfortable. But then the king Satyavrata takes it out and puts in a well. And the well, in moments, it developed 3 cubits. And Ishan, you have a question?
How much is a cubit?
Cubit is
the same
a
question.
old way of measuring distance. I don't know exactly, but it is quite large that it is occupied the whole well.
Is it like a meter?
It's not a meter.
I'll just check.
More?
It is more than a meter. Yes, Vedant, you have a question?
Yeah. So the size a cubit is typically about 18 inches. So
A cubit is typically about 18 inches. So it's like
the
18
fish
multiplied by 3.
with the fish was 54 inches long, which is
54
about-
inches. So
which is 4.5 feet.
Yeah.
wow.
So moments it grew this big, 4.5 feet. and the whole well was occupied. Like now the fish doesn't have space to move around. See?
Yeah.
So who can do that? A fish, can it become bigger in such a short span of time? No.
No.
Right? So this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now, Avya, you want to read?
The fish then said, "My dear king, this reservoir of water is not fit for my happy resident. Please give me a more extensive pool of water, where I have taken shelter of you." The king took the fish from the well and threw him in the lake. But the fish then assumed a gigantic form, exceeding the extent of the water. Then the fish said, "O king, I am a large aquatic, and this water is not all suitable for me. Now kindly find some way to save me. It would be better to put me in the water of a lake that will never reduce." That when thus requested, King Satyavata took the fish to the largest reservoir of water. That when but then that also proved insufficient, and the king at last threw the gigantic fish into the ocean. While being thrown in the ocean, the fish said to King Satyavata, "O hero, in this water there are very powerful and dangerous sharks that will eat me. Therefore, you should not throw me in this place."
Yeah. So you see? So previously it was in a jug of water, and then it was in a well. Now he threw him in a lake. Satyavrata threw the fish in the lake, but it grew so huge in moments that it is covering the extent of the water, right? And then the fish said, "No, please, it's not comfortable for me." So then he put him in the largest reservoir of water, much more bigger than the lake, but that also was not sufficient.
Wait, how big is it? Like the Mediterranean Sea?
I don't know. It's not given in the Bhagavatam, so I don't know.
Yeah, water.
And then he was about to throw in the ocean, and the fish says, "Don't throw me in the ocean, because there are sharks that they'll eat me. Please don't throw me in the ocean." Okay, so who wants to read? Who has not read? Ayati, you have read, right?
Ayati already read. Put your hand down.
Adhav, go ahead, read.
After hearing these sweet words from the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of a fish, the king, becoming bewildered, asked him, "Who are you, so you simply bewilder us, my lord? In one day you have expanded yourself 400 of miles, covering the water of the river and the ocean. Before this I had never seen or heard of such an gigantic animal. My lord, you are certainly the
Inexhaustible.
inexhaustible Supreme Personality of Godhead. Narayana Sri Hari is to show your mercy to the living and
Entities.
entities that you have now assumed the form of an aquatic
Aquatic.
or your pastimes and incarnations shouldn't reappear for the
Welfare.
of all incarnations. So
All living entities.
oh yeah, all living entities. Therefore, my lord, I wish to know the purpose for which you have assumed this form of a fish.
Right. So he's like Satyavrata is like, okay, who is this person? Who can this fish be? First, I put the fish in a small jug pot. It grew in one night, and the jug pot was small for him. Then I put him in a well. Within moments, the well is small enough for him. Then I put him in a lake, and now he expanded himself and covered the whole lake. Then I put him in the largest reservoir of water, which is smaller than the ocean, but still it expanded so many miles. And and took that. And now I'm putting him in the ocean. He's saying, don't throw me. So he's saying, you simply bewildered me. So this is not somebody can do this. You are Hari, you are Krishna, you're Vishnu, and you take so beautiful forms to protect us. You're taking these forms to protect us. So I know that you're Hari. Yes, Ayati, you have a question?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
My question was that but he became such a big fish. So why couldn't he go in the ocean when he's gonna be bigger than the sharks?
It's a pastime. You will see. You will see. He is not going to be killed by a shark. He wants to convey a message. He wants to convey a message to Satyavrata. Yeah, Vedant, you have a question? Your hand is raised up?
Oh no, I was asking to read.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can read the next one. Yes, go ahead, Vedant. Read.
O my lord, possessing eyes like petals of the lotus, the worship of the demigods, who are in the bodily concept of life, is fruitless in all respects. But because you are the supreme friend and the dearmost supersoul of everyone, worship of your lotus feet is never useless. You have therefore manifested your form as a fish. Manifested your form as a fish. When King Satyavrata spoke in this way, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who at the end of the Yuga had assumed the form of the fish to benefit his devotee and enjoy his pastimes in the water of inundation, responded as follows. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Vedant. So you know that now the inundation is gonna happen. Again, the floods will come. Everything will be flooded with water. So
When Brahma sleeps.
sorry.
When Brahma sleeps.
Yeah. So he's saying that Krishna is the supreme friend and dearmost super soul of everyone. Can tell me how is Krishna the supreme friend? Okay, Jaini, you're raising your hand. Why is Krishna everybody's supreme friend?
Because he's everyone's supreme friend, because he helps everyone when they need it. Like, for example, if they're in trouble and they don't have a lot of food, he'll give them food.
That is true. Yes. Anybody wants to add to it? Why is Krishna the supreme friend? Okay, Vedant. And then Isha. Vedant, go ahead.
Krishna's a supreme friend since if you have a friend, you're anyway talking to Krishna, and you are Krishna since you have parts of Krishna in you. So
See, you're not Krishna. You are part of Krishna. You're
part of Krishna, right? He's
You're
a supreme
part of
friend
Krishna.
since you're technically your friends are also parts of Krishna. Everyone's a part of Krishna, so all your friends are part of Krishna. So you're also
Technically, Krishna is your friend.
Technically, Krishna is your friend. Why? But why he is your supreme friend? That's the question.
Because all your friends are him.
Because all your friends are him.
No. So
No, wait, I can go.
okay. Hold on. I'm just trying to clarify that question. Not all friends are him. Krishna lives in me as super soul. Krishna lives in Avya. Krishna lives in Vedant. Krishna is in Ishan. But we also have our individual identity, which means Avya is Avya, or whatever is she is in a spiritual world. She might be a gopi. She might be a friend to Krishna. We don't know. But she's not the same as Ishan. She's not the same as Vedant. Is she? No. When we go back to spiritual world, we don't just merge. We don't merge. We have a form. We serve Krishna. We have our own individuality. So Avya might like to say create a garland for Radha Krishna. Vedant might want to go and herd cows with Krishna. Those are two different people. Do we understand? It's not the same person. Do we understand that? We are not merging. We are all different people. Everybody has a different service to Krishna. Okay? So now, Ishan, why is Krishna the supreme friend?
I'm not exactly sure, but is it because he's like our great who knows how many times grandfather, and then he's given birth to all of us. And he wants the best for us. He wants
Yes.
to come back to him.
Yes, he wants the best for us. Your friends, material friends might cheat you. They might not know everything, but Krishna does not cheat us. Krishna always wants the best for us. And what is best? To go back to him. So he's always saying, how can we go back to him? He's always trying to help us. That's why he's a supreme friend. And you guys know the story of Sudama? Yes? How did Krishna help Sudama? Yes? Okay, Jayani? Yes.
Krishna helped Sudama by giving it. Sudama was very poor. So then when he visited Krishna and gave him rice, he enjoyed it, and he gave Sudama like a big house.
Yes.
And like clothes and everything.
Right. And you remember the story of the fruit vendor? That Krishna took some fruits from that fruit vendor lady. And then when she was so happy, she gave away all the fruits to Krishna. And then when she looked at the basket, her basket was full of jewels. So Krishna gives so much. If you give little bit to Krishna, Krishna gives you so much. He's the supreme friend. So that's what Satyavrata is saying, that you're the supreme friend and you're the super soul. Yes, Ayati.
But like, wasn't the fruit vendor like a mango vendor? She was giving out mangoes.
I don't recall.
He was giving all sorts of fruit.
All sorts of fruits. That's what I remember.
Oh, okay.
So Satyavrata is saying that you are the dearmost super soul. Super soul is Paramatma. He's super soul of everyone, right? So I know my body. Ishan knows his body. But do I know Ishan's body? No. Do I know Shriya's body? No. But super soul knows everybody's body, right? Because they are in everyone. Now he's asking, you are coming here for a reason. Now, please tell me, why have you come? So now he is gonna speak, but we will stop here. We will stop here because it's 11:55, and next week we will finish the story. But any questions so far? Any questions? No? Yes, Ishan?
How many slides is it? And how many slides have we done?
We are up to slide 16. We'll start slide 16, and there are 26 slides. So next week, do you want to do Kahoot on this story?
Wait.
Will you be guys ready?
Yeah, I'll be ready.
So remember what we have been studying. This is in Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 24th chapter. What did I say? 8th canto, chapter 24. Yes, Kathy, you have a question?
I read that now. And
Yes.
some people are doing some backgrounds.
Yes, we are done now. We will meet next week. We will say our prayers. But next week, I will do another Kahoot on this story. So you guys prepare, okay? It is in Srimad Bhagavatam. I will send the PDF also so that you guys can read this. Okay? I'll send the PDFs to your parents so that you can read this and be prepared. So we'll say our prayers. Vansha kalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. We will see you next week.
See you
Hari
next
Bol.
Saturday, Prabhuji.